So among having so many bottles, I eventually had to start to reorganize, and going from color to color and keeping those colors separate really helps out this process of shredding, so that we can have bottles that aren't mixed matched and more like what you see here. So let's get some organization going on. All the scraps that I've got here I put over, and I also save, and I use these for wire wraps so that I'm not just discarding these. They don't really shred the best after they've been cut like this. They do shred, but they make good wire wraps, and that's why I keep them. We also end up with bad pulls and starts of the pull and ends of the pull, so we keep that. I like to keep these because we can end up getting a unit called a pelletizer, and the pelletizer is going to take these and shred them down into pellets, and then we can put them into a hopper and 3D print with them. Because I don't have a lot of browns, I'm just going to put them into a separate container, and we'll organize them as we go along. So sometimes we'll get bad pulls, and this is a great example to just put into the pelletizer bag, and then we'll be able to go through them at another time. A lot of this stuff you can easily organize as you're going along in your pulling process. I just got a little overwhelmed amongst mine, and I collect them, and it was just easier to put into this giant bin. And this will probably be my winter project. But I'm going to try to get some more of these shreds out to people. So one of the things we got to do is we got to take off the lip of the HDPE from the cap, as that's not PET, and we don't want to blend that in. So remember, safety first, put on your goggles, because you don't want this stuff in your eyes. Shredder.
You fight well in the old style, but you've caused me enough trouble. Now you face the Shredder.
Got all the shreds back in here because we got to go another round. You can see that it further reduced what we just had, and so we'll have to do this a few more times. I did do cardboard in this last, so unfortunately I do have some cardboard. We gotta get rid of that if I see it. Good for anybody who's going to be working with this. So it's good to work in a clean environment as much as you can. It's kind of hard to do sometimes. So a lot of the recycled filament methods that we're probably going to be working with are going to have to be with a larger extruder nozzle. So we'll see how that goes. One more time, that was really good refine. So you gotta just do it several times with this method. DIYCHEN has a option to feed in and continue to feed in until the particulates are really fine. Just do this one more time. So after a while you can really start to see that things become a little more light and kind of staticky. So that's the stuff that we're going to want to start to keep refined as we go through this, so we can sift it and start to go through it a little more amongst sifting it, and then keep putting in the larger particulates to make smaller ones as we go along.